Hi, so welcome to our bonus class we're having tonight. We have officially finished our 6 classes for our summer online oil camp, and I hope that you enjoyed them as much as I did. We had 3 top winners in our challenges, and I'll just announce them again here. It's Tia Paulman, and she's won either the Barrage skincare kit or the Essentials skincare kit because she did so much posting. And what really took her over the top were all those little videos that she posted. That gave her a little extra point. And then Lori Brown, my little overachiever, I just love you so much. She got 2nd place. And Lori's going to get herself that spa luxury kit, so the mud mask and the body butter and the body scrub. That's such a nice little kit. I love that one. And then Judy Edwards won the shampoo and conditioner. And it's because you all participated in those posts on our Facebook pages. It made it really fun and interactive. And I felt like we were all learning from each other, didn't you think? Mm-hmm. All kind of picking up little tidbits from each other. Yeah, made it really fun. So we don't have Ron tonight. He's off at Lake Tahoe, so I had to put my big girl pants on and do this myself at home. So I have myself all set up. I've been having internet issues for, oh gosh, months and months. So I'm hardwired to a brand new router, and I have my circle of light, and I have my Logitech camera. I have all this equipment set up. So, and I managed to remember to hit record, so we're all ready to go. Tonight's class is about the LRP and the standard orders. And so we'll just go through the back office. And I want you to feel free to ask any questions. If something comes up and just kind of pops into your mind, I want you to feel free to go ahead and ask away. Because chances are, if you have a question, of course, somebody else does too. It's kind of confusing, don't you think? The ordering process can be confusing. I know, I hope this is okay, Joey, but Joey said she was going to try to order, and she's like, what? So maybe you can tell us what happened there, Joey, but we're happy to help you. First of all, what does LRP stand for?
Loyalty.
What does it stand for?
Loyalty rewards order.
Rewards.
Program.
Exactly. Yeah. And what does that mean? What is that loyalty rewards order? Does anybody have a little description of what that is?
Gives you points for continuing to order every month.
Exactly. It gives you
free stuff.
Free product credits for monthly purchases that you make on the program. And as a participant, you're going to begin earning those LRP points right away. So it's not anything that you have to wait for. And how much can you earn with your loyalty rewards points? Does anybody know?
10 to 30%.
Yeah, 10 to 30%. So if you purchase a Home Essentials kit or below, then you start at 10% into the loyalty rewards program. And if you order the Natural Solutions kit, that's 15%. And then the other kits go up to 20 and 25%. Everybody will cap at 30% in 13 months. If you've bought the Home Essentials kit, it takes you over a year, just over a year, to get up to 30%. Let's see. Some of the other benefits for the Loyalty Rewards program is that you participate in the product of the month. Anybody want to tell me about the product of the month?
If you order 125 by the 15th, you get product of the month.
Perfect. And the product of the month is usually different every month. What was it this month? Oh, I remember. Does anybody remember?
On Guard.
On Guard.
We got that bottle of On Guard. We also had a second promo this month. Can anybody tell me about that one?
If you bought 200, you got Litzy and Manuka.
Right.
Oh, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah,
that's the Western way of doing it.
And let's talk for a moment about standard orders. Could you get the Litzy and Manuka products if you ordered a standard order 200 PV?
I don't think so.
I think, Julie, you had, did you have a couple of people order 200 PV on a standard order? We should look at that and make sure that that's...
Yeah, they were all LRP.
LRPs, okay. Well, let's take a look at that because I'm actually not sure myself. Let's go ahead and go into my back office, and we're going to kind of go through the nuts of the LRP and the standard orders. And one of the things I really want to touch on, don't let me forget, is if we have a BOGO week, how do you order twice in a month or 5 times a week. Okay, so I'm gonna go to share screen. And I'm gonna go to screen. And alrighty.
Wow, yours is fancy.
It is? Okay. Oh, let's see. I don't like it. This one. Let's see. Okay. All right. So this is my shop page. This is the one that we're all familiar with because we're all good shoppers. And we're going to take a look at my LRP, my scheduled order for September. So go ahead and click on edit, which is what I would do if I was going to go in and change my order. Of course, we want you to do that every month. A couple of things that are worth noting here is you can see we have remaining rewards. You can all see that right on the screen.
I've never noticed that before.
Great, yay, so we're learning stuff already, right? So these are the 516.25 rewards points that I have available to use. So everybody should take a look at that when you get a chance. You want to use those points. You earned them, you should use them. Know that if you are a wellness advocate and you have people under you and you have an agreement with your upline that you're going to be ordering 100 PV in your LRP because you have people underneath you and you're participating in your Power of 3 bonuses. If you use your loyalty rewards points, it could possibly take you below that 100 PV. Does it make sense? Like if you order lemon and you order peppermint and that comes up to 35 PV or whatever it is, and then you say, okay, I'm going to use my loyalty rewards points, then it's going to subtract from the total volume when you're finished with the order. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Joey, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does.
Take away your personal volume. Okay. So with regards to filling up your shopping cart, is everybody familiar with this little box here? Add by item, number, and name, so you know you can just go in there. I never can find oil cap stickers, so I always have to just put that in and let the computer figure out where they are. Okay, so if we look down here at the Citrus Bliss hand lotion, you can see it says quantity. I'm just going to buy one of those, but here is use points. So I could actually go in here and select to use my rewards points to purchase that particular product. All right, so now down here, so they'll say Citrus Bliss hand lotion. There's no PV amount now because it's taken that away, but I get that product for free. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. The other thing that we need to know when we use our LRP, points, we have to proceed to checkout and process the order right away. I can't save this. You can even see that here underneath the subtotal. It says proceed to checkout. That's really my only option, or I could continue shopping, but I can't save it. You are not able to select save and process for the following reason. You have items that are being paid with by points in the order. The order contains one-time items, and one-time items can only be purchased using the process today option. Does that make sense too? Mm-hmm. You can't save an order that you're going to be using your points on. So you want to get in there, the day before it ships and just go ahead and process that order today. Okay. Let's see what else.
I have a question.
Yeah.
As I raise my hand. When do the points expire and how can you tell when they're going to expire, or do they?
Good question. And I have conflicting information about that. So I'm sure Julie can appreciate that. Kind of depends on who you talk to. I've heard that you have a year to use your points, but I don't know who's working. I have no idea. I think they're pretty busy down at doTERRA corporate, and I think they probably have better things to do than keep track of when you got your points and when they're going to expire. But I would use them. I'd use them up. You can see I have quite a few, and it's because I order, quite a bit, and I'm at 30%, and so they accumulate really fast. One of the things that I like to do with my points is incentivize my team. So some of the things that I'm giving away for Oil Camp, I pull that out of my remaining rewards points. Sometimes I'll do that for new enrollments to incentivize an enrollment. I'll say, if you enroll, and maybe she told me that she loves lavender, and I'll say, if you enroll, I'll give you an extra bottle of lavender for enrolling today. So I do that kind of thing. I've also done my own BOGO Schmogo. There have been a few times where my team's been kind of snoozing during the BOGO week. So I just go ahead and do my own BOGO Schmogo. And so whatever they order, I go ahead and order the extra product, the free product off of my own account. Okay. Any other? Yeah, hey, Julie.
12 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will expire after 12 months. So if you get them in January, they'll expire the following January. If you get them in March, they'll expire. So it is kind of rotating through, but 12 months.
Perfect.
From when you earn them.
Here's a good question. This was on that little LRP quiz. Did anybody take the LRP quiz? Mm-hmm. It was humbling, wasn't it?
Okay.
There was one question in particular that I found really tricky, and it was something like, how soon after a new enrollee enrolls can she use her LRP points?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the second month.
90.
I think it's 90 days.
Oh,
Wait, 3 months before she can use those points.
I got that one wrong.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was 2 months. So 90 days. So 3 months before they can use those points. Does that make sense to everybody? Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's scroll down a little bit over. I mean, you should also know this is my September order, right? So I'm not going to be able to say this. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and dump that. And I'm just going to save the process on the 7th. Okay. Let's go. Whoops.
Okay, not go.
Alrighty. So I can go back to where it was.
Wendy,
Yeah.
the one thing I have found from doTERRA, they told me that if you don't order some points on your LRP order, every month you'll lose your points. So even if you just can't afford to buy anything but a bar of soap, you need to buy something every calendar month and you lose them.
That's exactly right. So let's talk about that a little bit. So what Linda said is you can't skip a month. You have to order every month when you use the loyalty rewards programs. And so for some people, that's kind of a sticky spot, right? Because they'll think, well, I don't really want to order anything every month. But to keep the account open, you have to order at least one thing. So I help people take care of their accounts. They're busy professional women, and they just don't care to get online and take care of their accounts. So I do that for them. And if they tell me that they don't want anything, I say, how about a nice little lip balm? How about a bar of soap? You know, like just something inexpensive to keep the account open. And 9 times out of 10, I would say they agree to that. So you have to keep it, and you'll have to pay for the plan. So it'll be $6.95. You know, it'll be about $10 by the time it's done with it. But at least you get to keep your points for the next month. What happens if you have a credit card that expires?
It'll tell you have to update it before you process your order.
Yeah, and that can be kind of tricky because there have been times where I have had people on my downline and I'm looking at my back office and I can see that they have an order that's ready to ship, you know, maybe the next day. And I go back into my back office and I'm just scrolling around and I go, hey, her order didn't ship. I wonder why. So I'll, you know, send her a little text and say, gee, if you don't order anything this month, you're going to lose your points. And I see that you had an order that was ready to go and it didn't go. maybe it was your credit card. And sometimes when the expiration date expires, that credit card is no longer valid, and so you're going to miss that month. I have to also tell you that doTERRA is a very generous company, and if you did find yourself in that situation, let's say you were waiting for an order and it kind of slips your mind, oddly, people don't think about doTERRA 24 hours a day like I do. So, they may miss their ship date, and it may just kind of skip their mind, and all of a sudden it's the next month and they didn't get an order. They call doTERRA and they say, I am so sorry, I meant to order last month, my credit card was bad. They'll give you those things back. So if you call them and ask, they're really very generous. Please tell my new enrollees, if you're having a bad day, give doTERRA a call and they will talk you off the ledge. They are the nicest people in the whole world. They're very, very accommodating.
So Wendy, that's a really good point. I've had that happen a couple of times where one person was out of the country and that credit card had expired, so it didn't process through. And anyway, she had to wait till she got back. And then also another person, their balance dipped below a certain point and it did not process.
Okay.
And both people said that they never got a notification. So I don't know if that's.
I know, yeah.
So they didn't really know until I pointed it out to them.
I'm with you on that one. They are a little hit or miss with the notifications, I find. I don't know if you all receive a note from doTERRA that says your LRP is about to ship in a couple days. Do you get that?
Yes.
Sometimes you get it, and sometimes you don't get it. I don't know what that's all about. If you have customers that depend on that note from doTERRA, you might also want to implement that with just a quick little text. Just, I see that your order is going to be shipped in a couple of days. Your LRP is the same number that it was. The PB number is the same as last year. So don't forget to get in there and get yourself a new box of awesome. That's usually what I say. Make it sound a little bit sweeter. Okay, so if I scroll down a little bit more, a couple of things I wanted to show you. I do donate to Healing Hands. Okay, we have lots of shipping options. What's really cool about your shipping, when you use the Loyalty Rewards program or a standard order, you get your shipping points back to you, which I also think is very generous. So it's almost as if you're getting free shipping. So they're trying to mimic Amazon in their shipping options. So let's say Lori's having a class in a couple days, and she looks into a bag of oils and she's like, oh my gosh, I thought I had enough linen for everybody to do this cool making. And she needs to order it right away. If she did that next day, that $25 shipping order, she gets 25 points. I think that's pretty phenomenal. You have opportunities to ship your product to different people. So that can be helpful if you want to send something to a family member across the country, right? So you just go into manage addresses, and then you can go ahead and here's my mom. Okay, let's put now, maybe I don't want her on there, because go ahead and hit that little trash can and delete her. She actually has her own account now, so she doesn't need to be on there. Oh, there's my Auntie Barbara and my cousin Susan. So I have some people on here. And it makes it really easy for me if I put an order together. If they already have their address in there, it's really easy to just go ahead and send it.
Scroll down a little bit, Wendy. See the order notification email? You actually have to fill that in. And if you want text, you have to check on these other boxes. I think there's a box there. At least it is, I've seen it. By clicking this box, I agree to an or text order update.
Yeah, you can get a text if you click this box. I feel like I did enough. Somebody's on.
It's Wendy, doTERRA oil.
Hey, Teresa.
Yeah, we're gonna try to exit. Can we? We're having technical difficulties right now. We're trying to exit.
Oh yeah, just hit leave meeting.
Leave meeting.
It should be in the bottom right
corner.
here.
Okay, Joey, you do that.
Did she do it? I love Teresa. She has absolutely no filter. She just says whatever and I just love her. Okay. So this can be really helpful if you're sending something to my mom and you want her to know it's coming. You could use this to put in her email address, right? Okay. We can go into manage payment methods, and this is where you'll see all of your credit card options. All right. Some of these might have been expired already, not quite yet. But if, let's say a girlfriend is going to order off of your account, she can put her credit card number into that manage payment methods and her shipping address into the manage shipping, and she can really order off of your account if that's something that you're comfortable doing. Right? Okay. Anybody have any questions so far? You're doing good.
I have a comment. I seem to remember that there is a charge for redeeming points.
Yep.
For every $100, it's what, $3?
I think it's $3 to use your points, whether it's over.
So if you want to redeem your points, you wouldn't want to redeem that $6.95 and pay $3 in order to redeem it. You want to get something that's closer to 100.
Yeah, that's a good point. So use your points up, and remember it is going to put a $2 charge on there for your shipping, your LRP points. It used to be, Judy, that they charged you $3 every time you used your LRP points for each product.
Per item, yeah.
So that's
Well, that was nice. They changed.
Yes, that was very generous of them to do that. What I really love about doTERRA is when there is a problem, when people have a complaint, they get back in there and they make it right. And they seem to do that over and over and over again. I'm working my way through Ron's 60 Days to Silver program, and I'm in week 8. And one of the lectures in week 8 is the perfect MLM doTERRA. And he compares various MLM compensation plans and products and shipping and ethics to doTERRA. And it's really revealing how well doTERRA treats their wellness advocates. So customers are very, very generous. They're doing a wonderful job. Let's see, what else can I tell you here? I do want to think about, hi, Tinkerbell. Hi,
I'd like to change the date of my order. I like them to come closer to the first of the month.
So sorry.
Up at the top.
Let's see if I can go back. Hang on, Judy. Okay.
It's this very top purple line. Up, up, up.
Actually, it's down, down, down. See right here? Manage order dates.
Oh.
Shipping address. It might be on the top too, Linda.
It's on the top if you want to change it permanently. Loyalty order date. Took me forever to find that a few months ago.
So it's on shipping address information, and I just click on that, and it takes me to a new calendar. Okay.
Okay.
And you can see that there are dates that are in purple. Those are in purple because they want to remind you that those are the dates where you might qualify for that free product of the month, the POM product of the month. So you want to order in those little purple boxes if you want to get the free product. Again, it's 125 PV. And then these boxes that are in the chartreuse color, these are other available dates, but they're not going to qualify you for that product of the month. And then the gray ones are unavailable dates. So doTERRA has a cutoff for the shipping. And I think they just anticipate being busy with their shipping, so they have blackout dates during the month. So in this case, you can only order up to the 21st. And again, every now and then I take care of somebody's order for them, and she might say, oh, I'm just ready to order. And I'll go into her account to see if I can push her date out a little bit later. And it's always the same. It's usually the 21st or 22nd, and that's the last day you can place an order in the month. That's it. So usually this is like a minute. Everybody's order is taken care of. So whatever date you pick, you're going to go ahead and save the date in shop. So you can see when my little cursor hits it and changes color, right? Okay. That question, that was a good one. Okay, let's pretend I want to set up.
Wendy, it changed you to September 1st.
Oh, yeah. That's true. I usually like to have mine around the 7th. Thank you, Karen.
As you flew by it, I'm like, wait a minute, that's not the 1st.
I mean, it's probably okay because I get it done really early in the month, but maybe not quite the 1st. All right, so when we proceed to checkout, here's another thing to remember. I'm going to go proceed to checkout, but I'm not going to process my order. Don't let me process my order, Karen. Oh, okay. Telling me if I add 4 more points, I can get the Litzy and the I'm not going to do that. I hope I don't go all the way.
Where'd it go?
Oh, there it is. All right, so let's say I've placed my order. Oftentimes, people forget this very last step. They'll think, okay, I'm done. I hit, save changes and process, and they forget to go to the screen and hit process now, which I'm not even going to get my cursor near there.
No.
Right? So don't forget that. That's your last step. It happens a lot. People either forget to save their changes or they forget to hit process now, especially when they're new. Okay. I like this too. It's going to tell me I'm not going to bring my cursor over there by the process now, but it says the estimated royalty points earned, 58.8. So it's almost $60 worth of free product that I'm going to get this month for this order. That's pretty good, right? Pretty nice. Okay, I'm going to go back. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Let me hit the log one more time. Let me just come out of the recording. Sometimes it's. Hang on. Gotta move you guys out of the way. I'm gonna log out and then I'm gonna come back in. So I wanna bring myself back to my shop tab. Here it is. Okay. So pretend it's BOGO month. Woohoo! Tomorrow there's a BOGO and I'm ready to roll. I can't wait. What's the best way to order with your BOGO orders? Hi, Linda.
I just use my loyalty rewards order form and order my product, and then it'll say it's not going to ship again until next month, and I just go back and change the date of the monthly.
So what Linda would do is she would say, I'm going to create a new loyalty order. So there's my one for September 7th. I'm going to keep that right where it is, and I'm going to go, I'm going to do another loyalty rewards order. Okay?
That's what I do.
That's what I would do too. And it's going to give me a little safety net for this. So it's asking me, do you really want to do that? Because you already have one set up for the 7th. So it's just a little safeguard. And I'll go, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do a new one. Same procedure. I'm going to go ahead and pick a date. When it's a BOGO week, I just pick, any date. It doesn't matter. And it's probably going to be like a week after the BOGO. And I'm going to use that same LRP template every time I place that BOGO order. I'm just going to switch up the contents of the shopping cart. What's nice about this is you can do this with friends. And so let's say Joey's going to order the BOGO this week or this day, and I can save the shipping. I can do it with Joey. And then tomorrow, Joey's going to tell me that she wants to do the BOGO, and I'll order it. And she can save on the shipping. Does that make sense? Or she doesn't have to pay that $3.99 shipping every time. But I'll just go ahead and pick a date in September. I'm going to save my date in shop. And then I'm going to go ahead and buy an oil. And I'm going to get,
Oh, get the blue tansy. It's expensive.
Okay, let's go ahead and have blue tansy. Has anybody used that? Very cool oil. It's one of my favorites. It's in deep blue.
Right.
It's in, I think it's in Balance.
Something else.
It's a really nice oil for pain. It will leave your skin blue. It's like a
tansy.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see up here I have one item in my shopping cart, and I'm just going to review my loyalty rewards order. And there's my second order. Does that make sense? That's my second order. And I just go through the same thing. It defaults to the $6.99 shipping, and I always change that to $4.99. All right. And same deal. Now.
And don't forget to check the personal consumption box. Otherwise, they'll charge you tax on the retail price.
Oh, very good.
I did that once. Oops.
Very good to know. Thank you for that. So they charge you tax?
Sales tax on the retail.
Rather
price.
than retail?
Nice, nice.
Really good to know. Thank you. I didn't know that. Good to know. All right. So I am not going to order that. So the way I'm going to do it is, I have to keep moving you guys around. There should be an option to cancel.
Yes.
You still busy?
So, yeah.
Oh.
What's going on?
What if you just trash it?
Okay.
Yeah, where is that? Well, the way I usually do it is just exit out of my shopping cart. Okay. All right, what else do we need to know? Anybody have any questions? Okay, so LRP gives you 10 to 30% points, and it's based on your personal volume, your PV. Each product in the catalog has a PV number. PV, when it's added up, is your personal volume. So if your deal is you're going to be ordering 100 PV, that's 100 personal volume. Some products have a one-to-one relationship, PV to dollar price. The essential oils do. Some of the other products are a little skewed so that the PV is lower than the price of the product. It just kind of depends on where it's being packaged, how much essential oils are actually in that product. Anything else? Bueller? Bueller? I think you should go back and take that little quiz. I put it on the online oil plant Facebook page. And try that little quiz and see how you do. Then that tricky one is that you have to wait 90 days for a new to order off their accounts.
Before you can order what?
Yeah, if let's say Judy, you enroll your daughter. She enrolls today and she is going to be getting, let's say she's going to get the diamond kit. So she's going to get like 400 points into her LRP. She can't use those points.
I can't use them.
She can't use them for 3 months. It takes a while for her to get those points back. Let's talk about that for a second. For the Home Essentials kit, you're not getting any points into the LRP, but the natural solutions, you're getting 100. So you're getting basically $100 back if you buy that kit. It's a pretty nice one. It goes up to the oil, the everyday kit and the diamond kit. Anything else you want to talk about? Anything else that's on your mind? Okay, well, let's talk about our September oil camp series. All right, so we have had such a great time doing this. It's been my pleasure to do this with you. I hope that you found it just fun and informative and a way to share information. It's been great for me. We're going to do it again. So on September 11th, we're going to start with a new 6-week plan. They will be primarily make and take classes, but we'll have maybe 1 or 2 classes that you won't be making. September 11th, we're going to start with Karen and Michelle and Jeanette on back to school. You think?
Michelle. You're starting with Michelle.
Michelle, okay, back to school. And then we'll move on from there. We've got a sleep and stress class plan. We have a digestive class plan. In there, we are going to be going to conventions. So one of the classes will actually be a convention update. So we'll be able to share with you.
The convention what?
Convention update.
Oh, okay. So you can tell us about all the new products?
On new products and some of the philanthropic work that's going around the world, which is really fun. Some of the science, some of the research, so we'll be able to get some of that. And we're going to be finishing up the 6-week series rather close to Halloween. And I asked Kathy Thorne if she would help us do maybe a cooking class, maybe healthy treats with essential oils for Halloween. And she was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll do it. So she was all excited about that. So I'll send you some information about that, and I hope that you'll join me then. Again, that first class is September 11th, but we'll go ahead and give you plenty of notice. And if you know anybody that wants to join us for these classes, you just let me know and we'll put them on the list.
And just an FYI, it will be our first class teaching, so bear with us.
Oh, yeah. I know. Like I said, it takes about 100 or so, and then you're like, okay, I got it. It's really nerve-wracking.
So Michelle has an in. She is a teacher.
Oh, see? So she's got it all figured out. She's gonna be awesome.
I wish.
I want to thank you so much for being on the call tonight. And if you have any questions about any things that we've talked about during our oil camp series, please don't hesitate to ask me. Those ebooks, the cleaning one, Julie printed that out the other day. And what did you say? It took like 3 hours to print it out, Julie?
Look, I made him do a little booklet.
Oh, very nice. Okay,
good.
Able to get it.
Whoops, I don't have it stapled together yet, but I made him do a little booklet.
Oh, that's really nice. Good. I'm happy to do that. So did you take it right off the Facebook page?
I'm sorry?
Did you take it right off the Facebook page?
Mm-hmm. And then my printer gives me an option to make booklets. But it's just figuring out like which pages to print, and you got to put it back in the right way in order to print on the other side.
Look at you. You're a techno wizard.
Yeah. Took me a while.
Okay. Well, I think you did great. So feel free to copy those little booklets out. Again, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thanks, Wendy.
This was great.
Thank you, Wendy.
Very good. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.
Toodles. Oh, there you are, Michelle.